Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Everyday Black Man Podcast, a podcast for authentic black male thoughts. I am Riker, and I'm joined by R. Reed and Armstead. Follow us on Twitter at EVYD Black Men, Instagram at Everyday Black Men, and Facebook at the Everyday Black Men Facebook page. Now let's start the show.
Why don't black people like Star Wars?
I mean, that's a good point for us to come in for the last podcast of 2019.
I don't think I like it as much as white people like it, but I do like it.
What, Star Wars?
Yeah.
Why don't black people like Star Wars as much as white people do? Now, there are exceptions. There are some black people who are super fans of Star Wars.
Of course, we're not all a monolith, but generally speaking, my timeline ain't had no Baby Yoda on it. Unless it was from a white person.
You know what? I have to agree. Same thing with the other one that had a big thing going on with the snow.
Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't like it. They was
Game of Thrones was mostly raping our people. So
I love Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I like Game of Thrones.
A lot of rape of black and brown people.
The Witcher?
Now, I just started watching that.
I ain't seen nobody sharing that, but we'll see how that goes.
I mean, people been sharing it. They've been like, man, fuck the critics, man. The Rotten Tomato score is 91%.
It's the first two episodes that's kind of hard to get through. And then the third one is I think it's the third or the fourth one was the worst episode, but after that, it's pretty smooth sailing. Yeah.
How many episodes we got so far?
Nah, it's only 8. And they got renewed for a second season. And Lost in Space comes out next week. I've been waiting a year on that one.
For Christmas.
I like Lost in Space. Y'all didn't watch Lost in Space?
See, I didn't get past the first 2 episodes.
Oh, man. I loved it.
I know that I needed to get past it, but I haven't gone back to rewatch it.
The Witcher is going to be hard. It's going to be some cool action scenes, but it's kind of like that thing with Game of Thrones when they have a lot going on, but it don't tie in until later.
Yeah, I see that. Like, I just got to the part where, spoiler alert, by the way, where the lady castle just got took over.
Okay. Yeah.
I literally
it's a lot going on. And it's more, just to let y'all know, for the most part, it's not about him.
Yeah, for the most part, he is backstory and with his own story.
Well, he only showed up.
You'll see.
And look,
it's more about the girls.
Yeah,
so far. The women he's there. But that fight scene in the first episode when he fought all those people in that, they were like in a hallway or a little corridor. That was like, okay, I'm gonna keep watching it. And I watched it while I was at work, and I finished most of it. I think I'm on like episode 7.
Thank you, Job Jesus.
I think I'm up to 3 now.
Yeah, it's worth watching.
Okay.
It was something else I finished on Netflix too that I thought was good. But
rolling into our Netflix queue.
Damn it. No, I watched it on Hulu. That Wu-Tang thing.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
It was okay.
I mean, would you give it a... Don't watch
Six
it?
Underground. That movie was fun.
Oh, that popped up. Was it good for real?
Yeah, it's good.
I don't know about good. It's fun.
Well, no, but that's the thing about it is I'm not looking for a super deep story from a movie about racing and stuff.
Are we talking about fun like how Tag was fun, or we talking about
action movie fun? Like if you like the Fast and Furious movies, it's just like that. Or a Michael Bay flick with a lot of explosions and cool kills. This magnet scene makes the movie worth watching. Period. It's like towards the end of the movie, there's a magnet scene on it. He pretty much got rich by like being some kind of magnet guy, but he creates this large magnet on this ship. They about to go. What are they doing? Robbing or saving somebody? Or no, they're about to go take it over. Either way it goes. But that magnet scene, imagine people have guns and everybody else is magnetized. So just imagine how it goes.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Wow.
It's
Magnets
cool.
repel.
It is cool.
Magnets attract.
Yeah. That is, man, if you could just watch the magnet scenes, you'd be like, that was cool.
Exactly.
And then there's some cool car chases and stuff like
again,
that. It's a Michael Bay movie.
It's literally Fast and Furious.
You like Transformers movies? Sure.
Yeah, Transformers.
Yeah, Transformers. Yeah.
Transformers.
You know how the action was, but the story was kind of meh.
I found out recently that as far as the Transformers movie, people were actually dressed up like the robots and stuff. I thought that like it was just completely CGI and they just created the whole thing, but no, there were actually people dressed up.
I think some of it was most.
I mean, a lot of it was CGI still, but the way they did it, they were in the in the suit.
Well, yeah, because somebody has to be tracking as like Optimus Prime. Like it's not just some shit where some niggas like, all right, just do your voice and we'll CGI everything. It's like, no, they need to have somebody tracking so they can be like, all right, so Optimus is gonna be here, Megatron there,
V-Wars.
This is gonna be the building
as well.
V-Wars.
Well, I thought V-Wars was gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Based on looking at the title, but you know how far back in my queue I am because I just finished the second season of that gambling anime.
I did too.
Kakaguri.
Kakaguri. Yeah.
I didn't watch what's name yet either. I gotta still watch the Dragon Prince.
If I'm correct,
I still need to finish. I still need to start that shit.
Start that shit. Yeah.
Really? I didn't even start.
I didn't even watch that.
It popped up on my
It's by the people who made Avatar, so
really,
it's gonna be good. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. And I didn't watch the Hispanic one. Was it Saint Mesos or whatever?
I didn't finish it.
That one wasn't.
I give it.
Okay, so if I'm bored, can I watch it?
I mean, if you're bored,
Sesmenos?
watch it. It's
Sesmenos.
kind of corny. Matter of fact, do you remember the Jackie Chan cartoon?
Oh yeah, I love the Jackie Chan cartoon.
Oh, well, you would probably like this then.
Okay, because I'm okay with shit being corny as long as like I can tell they tried.
Yeah.
Like if it looks like they just phoned that shit in.
It looks just like that.
Okay, damn, and I still need to watch the other season of that
Did y'all ever
heist
watch the
anime.
movie? I think it's called Fist Fire or Shoot Fire, Fire.
Money Heist.
No, I need to watch that too.
Well, I need to watch the second season.
Free Fire. Watch Free Fire. Too.
Free Fire. And
Yeah,
I
Free
wanna
Fire is one
watch-
with that scene with the gun, right?
There's just a large ass gunfight.
Yeah,
It
that's what I'm
is
saying. That's the one. That's the
hilarious.
one that you were saying with that chick. we talked about that like two
One from
podcasts
Captain
ago.
Marvel.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
in that movie, and I actually liked it. And I hate her, Brie Larson.
I mean, I love Brie Larson and Scott Pilgrim versus the World, but I think that playing a
opened her
douchey
damn
ex-girlfriend is your best bet.
I think what's it called? The Irishman.
Oh yeah, The Irishman got all
That's
them
the
global
Scorsese
nominations.
Yeah, that movie was 3 hours long though.
Is it good?
I ain't seen it yet. I just saw it on the.
It's Scorsese. so
Dude,
you know
people
it's
are
good.
pissed because the daughter doesn't talk a lot in the movie, and people are like, "See, this is so racist." But it's like, but when she says something, it fucking matters. Like, no one said this shit about
Ain't
Passion of the
nobody.
Christ because Jesus said what, like 20 or 30 lines,
remember.
but when Jesus talked, it mattered.
The Mandalorian says 89 lines.
Again, I don't see.
You don't talk that much.
in a helmet.
Yeah, true, true.
Has he taken his helmet off yet?
He took it off once, but you didn't see him. You didn't see his face.
They're not
though.
supposed to take off his
You
helmet
said
around
you
other
watched
people.
it. Well, you didn't watch it, did you? He took it.
But I know that's
Yeah, I
the
ain't
rule
gonna tell you. I ain't gonna
of the
spoil it.
Mandalorians.
Okay, all right, no. So no, like Netflix.
I'm
keeps doing
surprised
well.
that the Mandalorians caught fire, but we're white
Well, it
people,
did
of course.
caught fire because it literally has been the thing that propelled Disney Plus. Because
Yeah, because
before then,
the
people
fire just going on. Nobody's
talking about
yeah.
like how they don't have all the
Have they
stuff
made
of
money?
resource.
How the money look?
The money look okay because they're getting paid.
No, the Star Wars movie. How did the money look for the weekend?
176 million.
That's bad
Not really.
for Star Wars.
Star Wars?
No. For Star Wars in December, yes, it's the weakest of the three.
Okay,
But
I'm
at the same time, it's still the third best opening in December of all time.
so,
third
they own
best-
Avatar too, man.
Third
Who?
best opening.
Disney.
Yeah,
Disney?
yeah, they own Avatar.
Man,
as well.
that's
Yeah.
why I try to support these other film like these other people because Disney owns too much.
We're watching Tenet, right? We're doing a
What
review
the
of that,
fuck
right?
was that about?
Tenet
The what?
is like James Bond, but if done by Christopher Nolan. So I'm all here for
Tenet.
it.
What's his name, son? Denzel Washington.
Denzel
son.
Washington? Yeah.
Yeah, Denzel Washington's son. I think this is gonna be the thing that catapults him to stardom.
Man, it's Michael Nolan, man. It's like Inception to me.
I mean, but that's
like
the thing about it.
Inception.
It's like Inception, but with spy shit.
I liked Inception.
You did.
Yeah.
Because he literally died in the trailer. So, and the guy's like, "Oh, since you didn't snitch, we got a job for you." And it's like, all right, I'm interested.
That's the movie with the spinning top and the.
Yeah, that was Inception.
Yeah, I like that. Was,
People love Inception.
No, Inception's a smart movie about making
It's
films.
boring.
It's a
I see why you. I
That's
see why you say that.
Yeah.
I see why
Well,
you
no,
say
I
that.
can see why you say that, but if you look at it
I
as
guess now
filmmaking,
As I've
Yeah.
I guess
from
as
fi-
far as a
Doctor
drama
Strange did the
storyline-
same exact thing, but they did it better.
Yeah.
but the
yeah,
difference with
they
Doctor
did.
Strange
They
is
came
Doctor
after.
Strange already had, exactly.
Yeah,
They had the
came
blueprint. They
Yeah.
knew, like, all right, because you're right.
'Cause
Could they have
in the
taken
end-
30 minutes of the movie
Because
out?
in the end, it
Definitely.
left a lot to me. Just like, hold on, did any of this actually happen?
Well, but that's the thing about it is it made you think.
Okay.
Most movies, at the end of the movie, you'd be like, that was cool.
Side note: he's my favorite actor,
Who?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
Oh,
Leonardo
yeah.
DiCaprio is definitely one of the top
Favorite actor
of all time.
period.
I
I
still
didn't think
prefer
that he would
Denzel
be.
Washington, but that's mostly because his
He
early
has
work
more
was so
range than
great.
Denzel.
Yeah, but I'm
I
saying
agree.
favorite. Favorite is a like.
Oh, I think.
I mean, I get you. I give you to you. Leonardo DiCaprio's played everything from fucking
good guy, bad guy,
good guy, bad guy,
whatever you wanna
in
think.
between. I mean, when he took on that
romance, love. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
he has a lot. I
role,
like
he's done
him
a lot.
And
Only
that's-
person I think who has more adaptation would probably, and I know this is gonna be controversial, but Tom Cruise.
No.
Tom Cruise has played a lot of different
I'm thinking
people.
that not Tom Cruise, the other guy, the other pretty boy from Fight Club.
Ethan.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
I like Brad Pitt too.
No,
I don't
Brad
know.
Pitt has played a
He's
lot
done
too.
a lot too. I'm trying to
Who's
think
that?
of.
Who's
And
that
y'all didn't
guy
see
who
Knives Out,
played
did
in,
you?
No, everybody said that movie's awesome.
God, man, Knives
movie?
Out was so
Knives
fucking
Out.
good.
Knives Out.
Yeah, Knives Out. Everyone
Knives
said that's
Out.
the
Oh,
best
Knives
movie.
Out.
One of the best movies this year.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the best movies.
And I
this
saw
year.
Jumanji. That
Oh
was
yeah, I
worth
saw Jumanji.
it. I liked it.
It was.
Part 1 or 2.
I see you too. I
It
see
was
both of them.
funny.
Yeah, Armstead don't seem like he convinced.
I mean,
The ending was.
All right, so if you had one movie that you could see before the end of 2019, would Jumanji be on that list? Or not one movie. If you had 10 movies to see from 2019, would Jumanji be on the list?
I still ain't seen Queen and Slim.
Yeah, I still ain't seen.
Queen of Slim.
Damn it!
I give them my passes every week, but I just haven't made my ass to the theater.
But I've talked to a lot of people that said they've seen it and they said it is excellent.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not excellent. It definitely would be on my
I'm
2019
movies
movies
I probably won't pay to see it.
But there was so many good movies that came out in 2019, and I think Six Underground would definitely be on the list. I think definitely Knives Out.
You really think it's gonna be on the list?
It would definitely be on the list. I think that what Netflix managed to accomplish with that movie was make you care about characters, make a movie that was action packed, that is kind of like what you've seen, but enough different to where it's fun still. Because we've seen people try to do Fast and Furious and fail.
Yeah, year in review. Once Upon a Time was a good movie. I saw that late. If y'all get a chance to watch that. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. See, I wanted to see that, but I just haven't had an opportunity.
Didn't review it.
I definitely would put Ford versus Ferrari on there.
Joker.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt. That'd probably be my number one.
The return of DC this year, ladies and gentlemen.
The return.
Toy Story 4.
No.
I just watched that recently.
Would not do that.
And it actually wasn't bad.
It's not bad, but it's not good. Okay. If you never saw Toy Story 4, would you have missed anything for the story really by not seeing Toy Story 4?
No. Anybody saw Parasite? Because they said that was good.
I never got a chance to see it in theater.
So we got to do that. I'm trying to think what else.
Let me check right now.
Everybody said Parasite is good.
Now, the one that you really should see that most people aren't going to see is Last Black Man in San Francisco.
Yeah, I didn't even see It Chapter 2. Oh,
I seen It Chapter 2 too.
No, It Chapter 2 wouldn't end up on my list.
Yeah, Dolomite on my list. Dolomite is my name.
Dolomite is my name would be on the list.
I enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, it would be on there. And It Chapter 2 wouldn't be.
That was my
Doctor Sleep wouldn't be, just because they're so different from the actual book. And I feel like that's the problem with Stephen King things, is that every producer does things differently than the books, and it ends up making the movie go from being great to being it's good. I mean, I don't think it's a bad movie for you to sit down and watch, but it's not great.
Bro.
There was something else that
John Wick
Chapter 3.
Yep.
That would be on the fucking list. And I hope that John Wick and The Matrix 4 annihilate the box office when they come out the same fucking month. I hope people go and see
them out the same day.
Oh, even
Which
better.
one would you see?
I would see both. I would do a double. I'd do a double back to back.
Yeah.
And people be like, "Sir, you need to scan your ticket." Fuck you. All right. I'm actually gonna buy your shitty food so I can watch this movie. I'm gonna sneak in for the first one, but I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna buy stuff for the second movie.
What he means by sneaking, he's actually gonna buy a ticket, but he's just gonna go in there.
No. I mean sneak in food. Sneak in food. I pay my tickets, not your food though. I mean.
Hey man, I was trying to get your track record up.
Nah, man, I ain't like it used to be cool back in the day, but now like theaters are dying and shit.
Theaters are dying.
Theaters are just completely dying. Like AMC now, they basically want to get it to the point where they can start giving you little set-top boxes so that you can watch a movie at home.
Hey, is that movie theater still up that we used to work at?
I don't know. I ain't been down there.
What, the one over in Duluth?
No, it was in Lawrenceville. Called the Georgia Theater, I think.
The Georgia Theater? I don't think so, nigga.
It was a dollar theater, so.
Yeah.
There's Frozen 2 and all these other movies. There's a lot of movies
Frozen 2 didn't matter.
Not to us.
No, Frozen 2 doesn't matter as a movie. Like, they basically are just cashing in on a cash cow. It's not a movie that actually needed to happen. Like, the first Frozen was good because it showed women that, hey, we can have a movie that is about women that doesn't suck. And
they've already had movies like that.
Yeah.
But for girls, little girls.
They've already had movies like that.
Tons of them.
Sir.
Bro, I could name a couple of them for you right now.
All right.
What the hell was Tangled?
Thank you. What was Brave?
First and foremost, Brave was more about the goddamn family. Because that mama was
still a girl, though.
It was more about the family.
Man, y'all niggas in y'all.
Even when that Papa Bear.
You know what I'm saying?
When that Papa Bear turned into what? Nah, nigga. Tangled, no. Tangled's more about the nigga. If you said Pocahontas or Mulan, I'd be like, all right, you're right.
What about the Moana?
Oh, Escape Room was good.
Moana was more about The Rock.
It wasn't a
He was way more interesting a character. He was way more interesting.
That's just her fault for being bad.
Again, you proved my point. If you said Pocahontas or Mulan, I gave it to you because those were movies that actually had female protagonists that didn't kind of need a man. Because
I forgot. Just
if you took Maui out of Moana,
anybody watch El Camino?
I watched El Camino. El Camino was pretty good.
Jesse Pinkman.
I still haven't seen the 5th season, so I need to see that before I watch it. Dude, I hate finishing things.
But they made it a movie. They didn't make it like a.
Well, yeah, I know that because that way they could have more movies if they want to.
Yeah.
But also that way they're not overcommitting to it.
I actually wanted a little bit more. So.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah. I mean, if they're gonna come out with Walking Dead movies, even though nobody asked for them, anything's possible.
Walking Dead is dead to me.
I mean, Walking Dead's been dead since they decided to kill off Rick and kill off his son because his son was basically like the director's a piece of shit.
It was dead before that for me.
I mean, yeah, I stopped watching
It's
it.
been dead since Terminus.
Negan is coming back. So, and he
watches it.
Yeah, I watch it, and they're dealing with the silent people right now. So.
Yeah, but the silent people at least are a more interesting villain. I wish they'd been in earlier.
They've been dead since Terminus, so you asked the wrong person.
But the thing about the silent people is they want to live in commune with the Walking Dead.
To be honest with you, I think they going in a pretty good order because the governor was the first one. I think he was pretty good.
The governor was great.
Yes, the governor was good, and then from the governor going to what was next? What was next? I can't remember who was next, but the last person, which was Negan,
the cannibals, right?
Was it the cannibals?
The Watchers or whatever.
It might have been the Watchers, and then Negan came along. I am Negan. I
Yeah,
think
Negan was
good. That was the best one to me.
True.
Because that motherfucker.
Ooh-wee.
I think if it wouldn't have bothered me if they would have had
Rick and Morty
the
season
silent
4
people come
That's another
first
thing.
before Negan.
We didn't talk about.
Oh, Rick and Morty. I seen all of it.
You seen all of it?
That good, man.
I thought it was
good to
really
me.
good. Like
Yeah.
they did a breakdown on it they did a breakdown.
I didn't watch any
They did a
breakdowns.
breakdown on it on The Take, which I know it's a little bit more feminist, but they did a great job on how this season of Rick and Morty shows you that Rick really ain't shit.
Get the fuck out of here, Summer.
Exactly.
Where in the hell is Birdman? And I'm waiting for that to end.
I know you're waiting to get back to a cosmic level, but at the same time, they did a really good job showing us that Rick ain't shit. Like the fact that Rick and Morty over there chasing away Summer when Summer's the one who's like, yeah,
Shut up, Summer.
Shut the fuck up, Summer.
Get out of here.
Get the fuck
stupid
out of here.
Summer.
Thanks for ruining the season 4 opener.
exactly. It's like
Summer.
it's like yeah. So all that being killed by Nazis you think was helping the season 4 opener?
I wouldn't define me some snake
the
jazz.
snake episode. The snake.
Oh shit, it's so
was just
hilarious.
stupid.
That was just, I can't believe
But it shows you that Dan Harmon and the creative team is doing a great fucking job.
All the snakes came back and forth.
Yeah, Snake Terminator.
And I don't get what happened at the end of that episode. I need to watch
what
it
happened
again.
at
I
the
only
end?
watched it once.
Remember when he got in trouble with the Time People before and they took away his thing?
Yep.
He just basically framed the snakes for that thing so that they would get to the point to where the Time People would intervene, and then that's why they beat the shit out of that guy.
Yeah, at the end.
Then why did they bring them back the outfits and you got to clean this up? Like, okay.
Because it's the time continuity bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, then I need to watch it again because I'm like, man.
Yeah.
Well, no, you're right. You're
Good
right.
luck building these suits, dicks.
Exactly. Because that's what they told them, and then they called back to it at the end when it's like, oh my god.
Like, oh, I'm really feeling that. It sounds great.
Yeah, then now Summer got friends, and they got that one little nerdy friend that they bully. Like,
Oh, yeah, that
Summer's
was-
life is going well. Because before, Morty was ruining every goddamn chance that
Everything.
chick had.
Hey,
Just-
man, I thought the dragon one was funny, too.
oh, the dragon one with
Yeah,
the
what's the
soul bonding.
Slut dragons. No, the thing at the end was it was like, all right, I'm just gonna just make something, and I'm just gonna have my book. Well, keep your punk ass book there. We're gonna have fun over here. He motherfucker shot that. He was hanging the snake. I mean, not the snake, the dragon.
Yeah, he's
and
like-
it takes 9 years to kill a dragon by hanging.
I thought it was like 90 years. Because he was like, it's like some kind of fit in the back of my throat. It's just annoying. It's not actually
He shot
bad.
the dragon in the eye on accident.
I thought it was all right, man. I don't know. I just feel like I feel like I want to know what happened to Birdman or whatever his
But
name was.
that's what
Oh,
this whole
man.
season is about: is stop asking fucking questions. Like that's what the cat was for. The cat is like, hey, I'm just a talking cat. You know,
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing
Cat
here.
was stupid.
The cat was stupid.
But the cat made the point.
Where did the cat come? Like, what is this? The cat
Exactly, that's the point. Everyone tries to dissect Rick and Morty down to its most minute detail of, on Earth 677, Summer was in this outfit, and our
I
regular Earth.
guarantee the cat thing was in the whole episode, and it's just a matter of somebody finding it.
Well, again, I think I don't know, because whatever it is, it's horrible, but it involves your parents.
I'm gonna look at Wisecrack, so I'm gonna see what.
Well,
they say.
yeah, I already watched
I was waiting
Wisecrack.
for. They already did it. They did every other episode.
Well, no, not every episode.
Okay.
They did just a like overall breakdown, but like whatever it is, it's horrible enough to where it involves your parents, but not horrible enough to where something that makes Rick wants to kill you. Because that's the problem with most things. Is like, if you did something really bad, Rick kills you. So it's not terrible. It's just disgusting. Because Jerry threw up like, what was that, like 4 times? 3 times? Something
Fuck
like that.
Jerry.
Jerry, you can say fuck Jerry, but
Shut
Jerry,
the fuck up, Summer.
Jerry is more than likely the person that you would be if you were in Rick and Morty's universe. Everybody wants to think they're Rick.
And the whole floating shoe.
I don't think I'm Rick.
I thought it was pretty funny.
I mean, I know we're all not Rick. I mean, I'd love to be a Morty, but even that's a position that is taken.
Hell nah.
But the Mortys evolve into
I'd
Ricks.
probably be more like a Beth.
I mean, you wish you was a Beth.
Yeah, more like Beth.
Yeah, you wish you was a Beth.
You wish you were Beth.
Nah, man, I don't want to be Beth. But all of these TV shows and things, what I wanted to ask you about is, what was the best story or event from 2019, gentlemen?
You go first.
Or event.
Yes, the best thing that happened to you. Mine is pretty straightforward. I got engaged.
You're smiling right now.
Getting engaged was quite possibly one of the best decisions that I have made. It is something that cements my commitment to my girlfriend as well as mine to Christ as I move forward to the next chapter of my life.
Did she make you say that?
No.
I'm playing. I'm being funny.
Nah.
She listens to the podcast.
Everyone listens to the podcast.
Everyone listens to the podcast.
And in fact, y'all need to make sure that you share with your friends
Yes.
and family members.
What was your favorite? Well, I can't think of no event right now. What was your favorite podcast this year?
My favorite podcast this
That
year?
we did.
You didn't even answer the question yet.
I couldn't think of anything. Did
What do
you have anything?
why could you think anything? I thought for certain you were going to say Vegas.
Nah, it was okay.
Oh,
got
because
annoyed
of
in
that
Vegas.
because of that situation. You
Yeah, I
put
would
yourself in?
do it
Yeah.
differently.
I can see.
Okay, all right.
I had
How
a
about
pretty
you?
good time in Vegas. That would probably be.
It was
like
okay.
my
It was
third.
fine. I'm going again.
Yeah, I would like to go.
I'm about to say, man, you got to hang out with your peoples and
Yeah, I like the fact that we didn't do nothing all day, but just do shit, just like old nigga shit that we did when we was teenagers.
Walk
Try to
around.
holler at women and walk around. That's literally what we did as teenagers. when we
yeah,
was on
but
school.
that's still for you. You can't think of anything that was as great for you.
Nothing that I'm willing to share.
I mean, that's okay.
I'll think about it. You got something?
involves me.
I passed another semester of college, so I guess that's a good event.
No, that is a good event.
Yeah.
But you already said Vegas.
Oh,
I
Vegas
mean,
was like number
you seem
three.
to have.
If I had to choose,
Oh,
something. I'm pretty sure
Vegas is number 3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did something.
So
else
school is number 2. So what's number 1?
I don't know. I had to really.
Did you
think
get
about it.
paid? Was it some
That's
SAG
something
shit?
that off the cuff. It's just like,
Yeah, but you haven't thought about your whole year. Like
Yeah.
in totality, I mean, I got a raise. That wasn't that great this
365
year.
days. There's some more filming and acting stuff.
that's how you spell precipice.
Yes. You didn't know how to.
RECIPICE. What was your favorite podcast that we did this year?
Ooh, that's hard.
I figured mine out. Well, it was Women and Athletes Die Too Deaf.
I mean, that one
That
was
one,
okay.
and then not Nipsey Hussle. That one was okay. Mixed Kelly Signals. Those were hilarious.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's a.
Made with Real Problems was okay.
I think maybe Real Problems would probably be my favorite one.
Life for
'cause,
Sexual Gratification. That bullshit ass shit you was talking about.
I mean, lying for sexual gratification is punishable by a fine in court. Shouldn't
A
lie.
lot of podcasts came out this year.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when we were talking to Fortunate about it.
Rainy Comedy Special.
Yeah, the Rainy Comedy Special one was one of those ones where
Kanye Life Choices.
Nah. I still think it's
just
gonna be
too-
made with real
It
problems.
needs to grow.
I love taking down people's shit. I mean, the other one, late breaking interruption would be another favorite of mine, just because again, same people on there.
Avengers Endgame.
Nah,
Yeah.
because Endgame ended up being
That's when we stopped doing as many movies this year, which was okay. Meaner Things at Joe Budden.
Meaner Things, Joe Budden. Yeah, that was hilarious.
That's your
That was-
favorite one?
yeah, I think
That's your
that was-
favorite
that
one?
was the
Meaner
one.
Things at Joe Budden.
Fuck Joe Budden.
Yeah, fuck Joe Budden.
Fuck Joe Budden.
Everybody got to say with their chest.
Fuck Joe Budden.
That was okay. How do you go from Joe Budden into Snake
Because
Jazz?
he's a snake.
But he's not even a snake. He's just a nigga who just needs to pipe it down. I mean, he had the quote unquote the
That's
best.
what you want to go out on.
The best podcast according to white people and
White people won't choose us.
and 50
Well,
Cent.
that's because you diss them every episode.
I don't diss
You
white
do
people
diss
every
them.
episode. I diss white people every other episode. All right, that's
Don't
a
you
big
got
difference.
white people that you know listen to this podcast?
Yeah, the white people listen to this podcast.
It's funny because they'll say shit to you, right?
Well, sometimes I think white people also. Sometimes I think white people also agree with us when we talk of shit about white people. 'Cause
Is
I
that-
know
is that-
more than a few white people who are like, yeah, white people we do some shit like
That's
that.
some white guilt shit, or is it just how they really feel?
I mean, I feel like the difference is, you ever been like, yeah, so this is your real life. You've been the only boy in a family, and someone would tell you some shit that some nigga did, be like, yeah, niggas do shit like
some
that.
nigga shit. Yeah, okay, I agree.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
black people / nigga shit.
Yeah, exactly. Nigga.
To bring up another thing, y'all watched The Watchmen yet?
No, that's on my list of things I have to watch.
Watchmen is actually really good.
Yeah,
I know what's going on.
They got snubbed by white people.
Huh?
They got snubbed by white people.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Apparently, they
that's where it
started
was gonna
watching
go.
it towards the end because they just couldn't help themselves.
Well, yeah, because they got mad that it was addressing all these bad things that white people
They
done to black
actually
people.
did?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going that route.
I don't think it finished on that route. It was just something that, because I watched reviews on it and I know what happens. So
I mean, even if it doesn't finish on that route, the fact that it was a show, like, willing to cover shit that actually happens, like, because everybody got really pissed when Orlando Brown got fired from American Gods this year, which sucked because
they fired him?
Yeah, he was the best part of American
they fire
Gods.
him?
Really?
Because he was pro-black.
He was not the best part of American Guys.
Who's better part than him?
I like
rising
Moon.
up and telling them slaves, fuck white people, kill them all.
But that's not why he got fired, though, right?
That is why he got fired.
But
he was
that's
too pro-black.
wasn't that the
they fired
dialogue?
him. They fired him. Well, but the difference is the trickster god Anazi in the book is way milder, and Orlando Bloom was like, nah.
They fired him for real?
They fired him for real because he was too pro-black.
Damn.
Is that why they fired him?
Yeah, so basically, under the first showrunner, he got to do whatever he wanted for the first season. That's why it's so in your face. And then for the second season, he was building other characters. The original showrunner left the show like midway through production.
Wasn't that the same guy that made Pushing Daisies?
I think so.
Because I don't know if y'all ever watched that show. That's one of my favorite shows of all time. It got canceled too early.
But he basically left the show because this nigga can't stay on the show to save his goddamn life. A new guy comes in, sees what they're working on, and after season 2 is done, he gives Orlando Brown his pink slip and is like, we don't have a spot here for
That's
you.
not Orlando Brown. I forgot that nigga. I know who you're talking about, though.
Yeah, it's Orlando Brown.
No, Orlando Brown is that nigga from motherfucking...
Orlando Brown was on American Gods.
That's the nigga from the Disney Channel.
You're thinking of Orlando Bloom, not Brown.
Bloom is the white guy. I'm trying to think of this nigga name.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah, Brown is that crazy nigga from what's his name?
Yeah.
You kept saying, I'm just like, something don't sound right, bro. It's Orlando
What is it?
something.
Orlando.
They fired him for real?
Orlando Jones. God damn, I was wrong.
Nigga,
I'm sorry.
that is crazy that he really fired him. He was one of the better parts of the show, but Moon, what's his name? Moonshine or Moonrise? Moon or whatever his name. Oh, they got him under investigation. Orlando Jones. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
You know something else too? What's the dude that played Ant-Man? Paul
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. Did y'all know that he was Baby Joker in Friday?
No, but that makes sense.
I can't remember.
I did not know that.
That's hilarious.
He actually had another movie I watched recently that was good. He had that TV
The
show
one
that
on
was good.
Netflix, right? The one where he's two people.
That's that TV show, but he was on something else that I saw recently.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. They fired him. You right. I saw it, but because I saw him and what's his name in the same situation, but I'm like, they can't be in the same situation.
But they were in the same situation. That's why, like,
that chick, that C-list actress, and everybody was like, she's such a great actress, but she's really not. Who's Dwayne Wade wife?
no. She is
No, she's not.
good
bro.
actress.
No, she's not.
Compared to all the other actresses that we have. I'm not saying that she's a A-list actress, but she's at least B.
Okay, so she's better than Lala. So that's B, because I consider Lala a C and D-list actress.
No, Lala's in the B category too.
No.
I mean, you may not like Lala,
No.
but her performances on Power were
not,
great.
That's it. Nigga. What else she
But,
been in?
that's the
this
thing.
bitch was in Bad Boys 2 at least. She ain't never been in no Bad Boys nothing.
Again, she might have been
No.
in Bad Boys too.
No, she ain't been in no good movie. What good movie has she been in? Lala.
Again, I'm talking about her acting ability, which
Hey,
is within Power. The character was basically crafted for her.
Hey,
Scorned woman.
This chick at least had a show that what's that show that she had? That was actually
Gabrielle Union.
Gabrielle Union. What's the show she had though?
Show?
When she was a doctor or a lawyer or something.
Yeah, no, she's a lawyer who just makes really bad decisions.
Yeah, that show was okay. It was it wasn't for me because, of course, I don't have a vagina. So tell me,
It doesn't mean that you
Yes,
can't
it
watch
does,
the show.
bro.
The show wasn't terrible.
That's like a Beyonce
I mean, it's
album.
like watching somebody who makes bad
Speaking of
decisions
Beyonce,
over and
I watched
over
I
again.
tried to watch Lion King last night.
The Lion King was fine.
Simba, stop.
The Lion King movie was fine. You acting like an asshole for no reason. It was fine. Really, the biggest problem with the Lion King movie is that they didn't try anything new at all. They basically were like,
So you think they would have made Simba like fall in love with Scar?
let's for
okay
them to
with
make
that.
a different movie. Like, make it to where maybe Scar got an actual point in his
He did
Not
have
just
a
a
Yeah, he
piece
did.
of shit. No, I know. Scar is really the
Kinda,
hero
sorta.
of
He don't know
Lion
about the
King.
hero. That's just like the Jedi are really the bad guys and the Sith are good.
Well, no, the Sith are evil, but the Jedi
No,
are evil too.
the Sith-
The Mandalorians are really the heroes of
The Sith
Star
call
Wars.
for order. That's all they want is
No.
order.
The Sith want order under a totalitarian leader. That's very
Okay.
different. It's very different than calling for order. Order would be like the Star Trek
For the
people.
most part, they don't use their powers to.
That's a
enforce
lie.
it.
They use
What
their
do?
powers to kill people all the time.
To kill people that's trying to stop them from doing what they're doing. That's it. Look, I'm telling you.
You're making the Hitler
Sith are
argument
good.
right now.
We'll Shadow Moon. That's his name.
Shadow Moon.
You ever
Okay.
watch American Gods?
Nah.
I assume you didn't. You should watch it. It's interesting.
American Gods. Okay.
But yeah, Orlando Jones got taken off. Gabrielle Union got taken off. People are
She got taken off America's Got Talent, right?
yeah, but she got taken off America's Got Talent for saying that people shouldn't be racist, and it's like she's not wrong. I mean, you can
I got to hear
dislike-
what she said exactly.
Okay,
How did she say it?
And when did she say it?
I mean, she said it behind the scenes, which maybe made them matter.
I got to see what she said. I didn't know what she said.
No, read it. That's why.
Because
That's why, like a lot of people, even who aren't really for Gabrielle Union, like I mean, she didn't
after
really.
what they doing to that one little.
But then again,
we're not gonna talk about that.
At the same time, this
Have you
is
seen-
America's Got Talent.
Then
Ooh,
lips and-
black people are mad at Kim Kardashian.
What
You saw that blackface?
Yeah, because she did blackface.
Really?
Yeah, she basically was trying to like be sexy, but she got like really bronzed, and it looked like she's like a fake black woman hybrid. It was weird. It's one of those things
I
where
mean,
it's
that
like,
probably was something she probably didn't mean to do. Like,
no, she fully understood what the fuck she was doing.
She tried to do the whole blackface thing, or did she?
She
just,
did.
Just,
She did. It wasn't even try. She
Oh,
did.
damn.
Yeah, it was one of those things where it's like, Kanye, this is your queen? This is your Beyonce?
That is just Beyonce.
Which is hilarious because Kim Kardashian seems on level to be the more sane one. And then she does shit like
think
this.
so?
Yeah, on level, she seems like the more sane one. And then, like, she does stuff like this, and you're just like, you're definitely not the more sane one.
No, she's not.
I mean, yeah, but what I'm saying, like, in conversations and interviews and
I watched
actions,
enough of the Kardashians to realize that she's not.
well, no, but the Keeping Up with the Kardashians show is all bullshit. Like, that's all the script. That's all the scripted.
It's not all scripted.
Okay, there's every now and then there's something else. Like, I don't think they knew about the Tristan Thomas thing. Tristan Thompson.
We're cheating.
Yeah, the cheating thing, but they turned that into a whole ass fucking character.
I don't
arc.
really watch it though because I'm smart.
You mean because you aren't stupid? I know, same thing. that you
Does
just
that
said.
make them stupid? Did they like reality TV shows?
I don't think it makes women stupid. I just think that liking reality TV shows me that you have a blatant disregard for your own life.
Correct, because you're watching someone live life.
Correct.
I just don't get it.
Every
And it's
person I
it's
know
the
who's-
drama and they're rich. I'm just like, you
Exactly.
can be rich.
Exactly. That's the thing that I always say whenever somebody like super loves reality TV show. I'm like, you realize that if you spent the amount of time that you spent on this, on getting your life
You'd
together,
be better off.
you would be way better off. You'd be able to buy some of the stuff that you want. I mean, not saying you're gonna be able to go to the Gucci store and buy stuff, but you could go to the Gucci store and buy a few things.
But is that always true though? Do you believe in the American dream to that extent?
No, the American dream is not dead. And that's one of the things about 2019 that I was going to get to, which was
I
what
think-
was the one thing in 2019 you would have changed. The only thing I would have changed is I wish we had spent more time in Vegas. That's where I was going to bring in Vegas.
I'm going back to Vegas next year.
Well, no, I know that. What I'm saying is I wish
going with you.
we have spent more time in Vegas.
I think weaker in that was we didn't do a week. We
To
did
be
like
honest with you,
5
man,
days.
I think the
I think we
time
should
that
have
we were
spent
there.
time together.
Yeah, I think with the time we
That's
were
good.
there
That's
was good.
you.
That
wanna
was
live
you,
with
nigga.
everybody.
Huh?
We gonna like next time.
Well,
I
you
go,
know my
we in the
situation, man, so
house.
I had to.
No, you wanted to. You didn't have to.
You didn't have to.
You didn't have to.
I had to. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
I think you say that, but we had enough time to do it how we wanted to do
No,
it.
no, I'm
the
talking about-
original plan was better, but everybody didn't come.
Yeah,
Was y'all
everybody
gonna
didn't come.
y'all gonna let me stay in a hotel room? For
I mean,
free?
if we had the original
I
plan,
feel
we
like
would have
you-
gone to one of the hotels
feel-
on the outskirts, and we would have had a
Or had
suite.
a room, a house.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. The original one, we was gonna have a house. So yeah, we've
Correct.
been able to do it. We've been
Well,
doing
y'all
big.
didn't do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
but what I'm saying is everybody
that's what we
backed
should
out.
have did.
That's what I'm
If
saying.
we would have went that route and stuff like that, you
if
know,
we
yeah.
if we had, if,
I think you would have done it. I think you still wouldn't have did it anyway because you're.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're too concerned about being cheap than not worried about the experience.
concerned with being frugal. I'm not gonna
Correct.
call you cheap.
But remember, I don't told you already. Next time we go, I'm gonna make sure that you know.
Because I want to do a house with a pool.
I was so mad about it. I was like, man, we didn't get a chance to like go to the pool. Like we saw all these people and they was just looking all bored. Like we should have just
I was.
had our own pool.
I think that the only thing I like about it is because I got to scope the scene to know where I want to be, and then
Because I just wanted
I'll
to
do
day
one
drink,
day
wanted
on
to
that
day drink
strip.
and hang out, and then just spend like
one
a
day
day
on that strip, and then the rest of it I'm
Alright,
probably in Fremont,
Fremont.
and then somewhere trying
Fremont or in the pool.
to hanging out with my boy to get them all.
Yeah. The good 'em all.
And get don't bring Simi. Oh,
Oh no, we're not bringing Simi.
no,
To get them all.
No disrespect, Simi.
You said what the homeboy to
he
get
can
them all.
take it. So you'll be able to get some. Like even everybody was able to talk to somebody, but I think he ruined one of the last nights.
He ruined the last night that y'all were there.
Because it was that Hawaiian chick and that pregnant chick. Your brother called me and told me, he's like, man, that chick wanted to fuck with you. I think he was. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, and he started trying to curse him out, and I'm like, man, that's
the childish behavior to where it's like
he's immature.
Yeah, you gotta be better.
As I get older, I'm just like, bro, you got issues and you really need to work them out.
Yeah,
like
I mean, that's partly why I have my embargo on just telling people what to do.
That's your new thing.
Well, I don't care anymore. Like that's my main thing with me and you. We go back and forth on whether a 12-year-old should be allowed to have colored nails.
I agree with you. I don't care because it's not my kid, but I do have an opinion.
I mean, I get you have an opinion, but I think the most mature thing that you can do is just be like, this ain't worth the time. Because I hear it all the time when people be playing games and whatever. And they're like, hey, man, what you doing right now, Riker? It's like, I'm working. Just making a few extra bucks so I can just, move a needle on a few things. People are like, it doesn't sound like a lot of fun. It's like, but that's being an adult.
I think you need to give yourself time for fun, though. As long as you're still doing
it. Well, no, I did. I just started this, what was that, 3 months ago, 4 months ago?
What?
All this hyper working.
Yeah.
Like working 60, 70 hours a week. Like I just started that, but it's got a defined goal. Like I'm trying to pay for a wedding, and weddings are not cheap.
They are not.
And on top of that, the more I learn about, the thing that I like about being the first up for marriage is that I get to give y'all all the secrets when it comes time for y'all to do stuff. And also, I get to tell y'all that, later on, if you get married later on, I think you're going to have a better time. Because the first thing I tell you is, the moment you actually start really getting interested in the girl, just start putting $100 a month away or $100 every pay period. Because the biggest problem with getting married is just the venues.
Because nobody wants to wait a year or two.
Exactly. Nobody wants to wait a year or two. So then you end up saving all in one moment, but then that means you're not available.
And you're super cutting back.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even super cutting back. It's just there's so much stuff you don't want to pay for. Like, let's give a venue that I'm going to say on here because I don't give a fuck about them because they have a shitty thing. Rays on the River. Rays on the River is in Alpharetta. It's got this idyllic, perfect little place that you can get married. Got a little lake. Got a little veranda kind of type situation. I'm going out to eat there
this week, so I'll be there. This podcast will come out there before then.
Exactly, it won't come out before then, so you'll get a chance to watch it. But you'll see this beautiful thing, and then you look at it and be like, "Oh, cool. What's the catch?" And then they're like, "Oh yeah, well, we're gonna charge you $1,600 just to get married here." It's like, so what do I get for that? And they're like, no, $600 to get married here. Their minimum order is like, well, you're not going to get married for lunch because no one wants to do a 9 a.m. wedding. So you're pretty much going to do dinner. Dinner is $70 a plate. Minimum amount of people is 50. So that's $3,500 that you got to pay up front on top of the $1,600. Then you have to have a wedding planner, which not included. So that's another additional $1,000.
How long? You have to have a wedding planner?
Yeah, it's required.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
Yeah, really.
I'm planning my own wedding.
I'm not even done yet.
My paper plates coming and everything.
I'm not even done yet. So after all that, if you want to have a bar, they charge you $350 up front for the bartender. No alcohol. Alcohol is somewhere between $7 to $20 depending on what people want to drink.
My bar open hand, nigga. What you else you be drinking but hand?
23% gratuity. Also, bridal suites they don't have, but you're willing. They have great relationships with all the venues, all the hotels in the area. Which is like, if you've been to Alpharetta and you know that area, them hotels is not cheap as fuck. And so the hotel is going to have another fee that you have to pay just for the bridal shower, which you need because women need a place to get ready. And then you have to transport people.
You get ready in the back of the car.
Yeah, get ready.
Again, if you're getting married at Rays on the River, you're going to spend at least
10 bands.
At least 15 bands. Because if you're going to require your bridal people are going to be there, you're going to have to get an actual real suite. Not that you're not going to be able to do that fake shit.
Yeah, you definitely talking about over 6 bands.
Yeah. And that's just on the hotel stuff because the stuff that I was talking about, that's about $9,000 right there by itself. So 6 was 9, 15, $3,500 plus 16 plus the wedding planner. Wedding planner is going to run you about 1 to 2. Then alcohol. Then you got your gratuity.
You got $3,500 plus $1,600 plus the $100 for the wedding. I mean, no, the $1,000 for the wedding planner. Then the $350 for what you say $350 was for?
No, it's $3,500 for food.
Oh,
yeah. So $3,500 for food.
I thought you
plus $1,600 for the venue.
Hey, bro, I got a Benny Winnie surprise I can make you. And it's amazing. I only charge $800 a plate.
Nobody charges you that much. Most of I'm glad that they had a plates that were 70 because a lot of places their plates start at 90 and go up from there. All I have to say is what I've learned.
I spent $35 a plate on her wedding. That shit was beautiful, man.
Again, what this has taught me is that you got to go because like all the really great venues just cost a lot of money. Like there's another venue.
I'll get you a venue. I'll send it to you.
There was another venue that was beautiful.
It's at a golf.
But the only problem with it is that it's kind of old. That's the DeKalb Courthouse. DeKalb Courthouse is great. Like they actually offer you pretty good. The only problem is that you have to use their caterer. And their caterers are like, they got a really nice black caterer, man. She makes some phenomenal food. It's like Chef Phenom or something like that. She does great job. But you got to pay for the venue. And the problem is the venue isn't lit very well. And that's kind of the problem. Like,
can you just add lights?
But then you got to bring that in. Like that's the problem. You got to bring all that shit in, and then they only give you 2 hours for setup. Also, Rays on the River only gives you somewhere between 1 to 2 hours, depending on how our current guest situation is. So I'm not even guaranteed some fucking setup time.
You got to pay for a photographer.
I mean, paying for a photographer is the least of your worries.
You get a photographer cheap
compared to everything else you're gonna pay.
You're talking about a good photographer.
Man, you get a good photographer.
No. I'm saying even if you pay, let's say you pay $1,000 for a good photographer.
Yeah.
That's the least of your worries because you got to plan all the other shit out.
You get a photographer cheaper than that, ain't it good?
I mean, I think no matter how it is, because even if you're gonna get your boy to do it, you still want to throw him at least 3 stacks, 300 or so for doing it.
Take 300.
Again, you want to at least throw somebody that, because again, part of the thing is that you want the person to know that 1, it matters to them. 2, you got to put them in for the plate because the photographer's still gonna want to eat. So you got to include that person in your head count, and that's where a lot of people mess up because you got to include them. You got to get a DJ. Like weddings are overly expensive functions that we have continued from the old days.
What was the original question?
The things that we were talking about, the things that you regret. Yeah, that's why we were saying we regretted the whole Vegas thing, and then you brought up something that was tangential to weddings.
Yeah, because he was like, "Oh God, why don't you just?"
Well, I'm just trying to say that
it's only boring because it's not my wedding. You know, I'm a dude. I don't care about people's weddings.
I mean, I think you do care. I think when that one gets married, you're gonna be super.
We will not be talking about that shit.
Yes, you will.
I'll be showing up. That's it.
Nigga, you gonna help because you're gonna be the best man.
I won't even know.
You gonna get him a chick to set it up all the way. He's just gonna be there.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not that. No,
maybe I don't know.
You're gonna be the best man, and you're gonna
I'm
be
set a
helping
budget,
out.
and you handle the rest.
Okay.
I know you will get you just fine, and it's such a beautiful thing that you want to be so involved and know how much money is spent and all this kind of stuff. But I've already taken it that it's not my day. I don't care about it.
Well, again, I know it's not my day, but you still have
And
to
it
be
should
part
be.
of the budget.
It should be your day. It should be. But me myself, that's one thing I don't care about.
You know,
because all I care about is the honeymoon. I want to go.
Yeah, that's
go.
when you get the honeymoon is your day.
Correct. You can have the wedding day. Honeymoon.
The honeymoon is mostly for you. The honeymoon is the best it's ever gonna get.
Yeah, because that's it. Now you done fucked up. Got your lock on your finger, and basically it's a handcuff.
I mean, it's not a handcuff.
It's a handcuff.
It's a handcuff only if you get the wrong woman. It's a handcuff only if you get the wrong woman. You get the wrong woman,
So
it
it's
is a prison sentence for you. But I don't think it's gonna be like that for you. I don't think it's gonna be like that for him.
I don't know
like
what it's gonna be like for you, or you, or you.
I think it's not gonna be like that for you. I think if there's a woman who actually is crazy enough to get married to you, then she's actually gonna be in long.
It's expensive, right?
Yes, weddings are expensive.
But you do that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
Why
I'm
don't you
just
go to
laying
the
it out
courthouse,
for you.
Like marry a nigga or what?
Look, man,
that's it.
First and foremost, I'm not a poor immigrant.
You know who?
A poor immigrant. That was a joke because a lot of times, especially at the DeKalb County Courthouse, you see a lot of people in the same place that you get your firearms permit is the same place where they do marriage certificates. So you see people who's showing up in their wedding stuff and they're so happy and they're so great to be there. And I really hope, Consuela, that your family, y'all do well and, y'all are very good. But it's just always interesting that y'all show up at the courthouse in your marriage stuff.
I bet their marriage lasts longer than anybody.
Well, their marriage probably outlasted African Americans, but that's, again, y'all niggas don't want to get married. So how's your marriage going to last long if you're dreading marriage to begin with? If you're dreading...
Are you talking to us as niggas or are you talking in general?
Well, I'm talking in general, but if you want to answer, go right ahead.
I don't have a question.
No, you don't.
I have a question.
No. He says he doesn't have a question.
I have a question.
Basically, he's pleading the fifth. Which is smart. Black people need to do that more often. Niggas want to talk. Niggas want to tell their whole shit.
Because, you're going to go back to this podcast and hold it against me in 2-3 years from now. You shit.
No, I'm not going to hold it against you because the one thing I think that 2019 has taught me is that people change.
Who changed?
You changed.
How did I change?
Go back and listen to your earlier podcast. You've gotten slightly more serious. I mean, it's not a ton.
Nah, hell nah, nigga. I basically heard dick. You know
Why is it that you heard dick? Wait, what? Nigga, if anything is gay, nigga, that statement that you just made, pause.
I don't know, guys. What do y'all see on the horizon for next year?
I'm
What's going to be
calling
your
it
biggest
right now.
event next year?
I'm calling it right now that if
graduating
if Yang doesn't win,
with my degree.
Democrats lose 2020.
I'm going to go Yang Bernie.
If Yang isn't on the ticket, Democrats
Yang
lose
Bernie?
2020. Yeah, Yang Bernie. Yang Bernie's fine.
Bernie Yang?
Bernie Yang, I'm okay with. Yang already told Biden if he want to be his vice president, he could be, which is a direct shot.
Yeah, because he could be.
He could be.
They get him a corporate Democrat establishment.
Exactly. You get yourself an establishment Democrat, you're doing all right. And then you just don't let that nigga make any decisions.
Cowboys suck.
That would really hurt. That would really hurt Biden to be under Yang. It's almost worth pursuing. I know some people were mad at Yang selling out. It's like, no. You keep your corporate Democrat and he'll be on a tight leash. He won't be able to do anything too bad. And if he dies, Speaker of the House.
Anything else going on? I don't know, man. Next year it's going to be a lot of things, man. But I'm trying to just keep it on it. Down low, down low.
We gonna keep it on the
Down low, down low.
Nah, man, you're too loud and bombastic.
I don't know that word. I know I'm super bombastic.
Mr.
Mr. Lover.
I don't know the word, sorry.
But is there anything that you're looking forward to in 2020, Armstead?
right now. Me graduating. Well,
I
definitely
actually don't have any in my
graduating
circle.
from college.
So graduating from college is what you're looking forward to.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to that.
You walking?
Yeah, I guess they're making me
Yeah,
pay
you
for it.
guess.
So.
You paying for it.
Yeah,
Just
they're making
do
me
it.
pay for it, so I might as well walk. Yeah, I really just want the paper so I can just go get this job.
You don't need to pay for the job. You just tell them you already did it. That's how it works.
Not
they don't
exactly,
check it.
but they do kind of check it. I mean, you can sometimes.
Some jobs check it, some don't. There's this program. What's the name of it, man? Where everybody's degree is stored. But there's a way to break into it to give yourself a degree. And it's fairly easy.
Yeah, they verified my first degree at my first big job, but they didn't verify it in my second one. The big thing about Fortune 500 corporations, they don't verify shit as much as they should. They only verify that you're not a druggie.
No drugs and felonies, you'd be okay. That's
Yeah.
probably what most black people.
I mean, that is the thing about most
Y'all
black
got
people.
too many felonies.
I mean,
that's why we need criminal justice reform. But what if I ain't commit no crime, but I just want a better life? It's your fault, nigga.
You're not getting anything. That's the way that it goes.
That's how it looks.
Yeah, it is how it looks. You really nothing. You school, and then me looking forward to
It's
getting
not
married.
school.
You get
and
married next year?
Yeah,
School and
You said a
hopefully
date?
I get a good acting gig.
October,
I in the fall.
because fall tends to be cheaper than summer.
Oh,
That's
Also, because summer is so quick. Like for your summer stuff, you need to have all your events locked by now.
oh.
If it's not locked by now,
Where's
you're
your
fucked.
ring?
Nah, I get mine when the actual ceremony goes. Although I do want a titanium band.
Why don't you get a vibranium band?
See, I would love a vibranium band, but you know that shit's so expensive.
Hey,
I
man.
don't think it exists.
Nah, man, vibranium does exist. Look at this guy.
So who's this guy?
Look at this guy.
He hasn't been there. He ain't
Yeah,
woke.
he ain't woke.
He's still asleep.
He ain't
No.
Wakanda forever.
Being woke is the first step. Get your ass out of the bed.
Get your ass out of the bed.
I mean, that is the first step.
Yeah, that's why I laugh at woke niggas.
No. That's the best part about woke people. It's like you're woke. All right, cool. What are you doing? Well, see, I tell people about how I'm woke. Oh, okay, nigga.
Oh, please die in 2019. Oh, what should die in 20? Wokeism, social justice warrior,
That's not. Neither of those things are gonna happen.
social justice warrior, SJWs,
SJWs is not gonna die.
feminazis,
definitely. Feminazis don't exist.
and the word retard.
The word retard, yeah, probably should die in 2019, but it probably won't. All those things that you just mentioned won't die in 2019.
Hey, 2019, we want to thank you guys for listening to this podcast. Like,
Yes, thank you.
Something we do, and we try to do it often, and we don't know what to do, but next year, I don't know, it's going to be a year. Probably going to try to change it up, do something different. I know we were talking about more things to come. We're going to do a book. 4 books for the year or something?
4 books for the year.
We're going to do that, 4 books.
4 books for the year.
Recommended to black men and black people and black niggas. And this is a
Which
podcast.
one do you want to start off with? Because you know I was plugging 48 Laws of Power. Oh,
Yeah, but you already did that.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know which one do you want to start with.
I want to do A Man Cometh because this is a short book and he can read it and you can read it. We're gonna
A Man Cometh will be our first book for
gonna say
quarter
that for real? 1
of 2020.
do that, and that means it gives you about 3 months to read it. 3-4
About 3 months.
3-4 months.
Wait, we gonna do one more podcast before the year.
No, this is it.
I'm
Is
not.
it?
no,
Is it?
We want to do another one. You got anything to say?
You want something? You
No,
want
I
to do
just,
another?
was just wondering because I know.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening. It's been a roller coaster this year, and although our opinions are sometimes, whatever, it's all love. I don't care.
It's all love.
Yeah,
We love you, all the viewers.
I won't say it's satire completely, but there's a joke in everything. And if I always wonder what people like, and people like it when we talk about music. For some reason, they think that it's weird that we like music that's not the same. But one day you wake up and you go, just rap music sucks. And wrestling introduced me to a lot of music, and just randomly listening to people.
We didn't really talk about music today.
Man, it's
No,
nothing.
no, it's not. It's not.
We
a
did it
music
last
day.
week, the end of the top 10 albums. And,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
there was nothing significant. Music this year.
This year hasn't been a bad year for music. It's been different.
It's nothing that I thought was great.
I mean, so the thing that I was gonna do earlier, since I got an opportunity to now, 2019 is hard for me to pick an album of the year. Like last year was easy doing Saba's "Care for Me," but this year you had NF's "The Search," you had "Iris" by Jaden Smith, and you had Kanye West "Jesus is King." I know a lot of people dislike that album, but it's grown
They
on
did.
me. It's grown on me the longer I listen to it. But I think overall I'm going to have to choose.
Chick-fil-A!
Exactly. Chick-fil-A! You my number one with the lemonade. But I think probably my album of the year is going to be O3 Greedo's Netflix and Deal. It's an album I can pick up and I can listen to it at any damn time. And that is so hard for me when it comes to albums. Like, I got to kind of be in the mood for NF to search, or at least to start the album, because it comes in so aggressively with
Are you a
Jaime.
church guy?
Well, yeah, NF is Christian.
Okay.
How y'all
But-
feel about Lizzo?
Oh, the Lizzo
Did y'all talk
thing?
about that?
We kind of addressed it, but not all the way. Go ahead.
Okay. Not important.
No, you brought it up. Let's do it.
No, I'm just asking. Not important.
Because that was it. I was
Because
just
y'all
saying.
kind of already did it, so.
No, go ahead.
Well, that came
How
on.
do you feel, Armstead, now that we've seen Lizzo do a fucking split on a table
I didn't
at
see
an
that.
event? So yeah, she did a split on a table at an event, and it just at
Like,
this
was
point in
she, like,
time,
did she,
I
was
feel.
her ass out and stuff like that, or was she
Oh yeah,
like?
oh yeah. It was all the way out. She was in like a little
Whatever gets her attention, she's the fat girl that never got attention, and now she's getting a little attention and can't handle it.
I mean, I don't even know if I can't handle it. As one guy said, and I kind of hate to agree. Well, I think this is mental illness. Because I don't see any reason that you would be in a leotard doing a fucking split on a goddamn table like you playing WWEF and everybody, or WWE / WWF, and everyone around you just looking at you like, this chick really just done do a fucking split on a goddamn
It's
table.
attention. Attention is a drug for women, man. Imagine
It
being
is.
that fat girl. She was in a band playing a clarinet. Like, really, how much?
Well, no, I'm not disagreeing with you that it's attention. What I'm saying is, at the game, it was just like, why the fuck are you doing this? After she did it on the table, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's so uncouth for the environment that you're in.
The environment.
Like, this is an environment where some niggas is doing whatever, but, you really just kind of whatever. But we're going to go ahead and get it out of here.
Let me crash it for a moment.
Because
I
Lizzo is
won't
not
let
worth
you
it.
on
Armstead, any final words for the people?
Waves though.
It's been a great year. Thank you all for listening. And I will make this attempt to bench press 315 before the year ends.
Woohoo!
I'm going to make it happen.
I did that shit last week.
Yeah,
No, nigga
I
didn't.
seen it. I seen the video. You still got the video posted?
Yeah. It's on Everyday Black Man.
It is. Everybody, black
On,
man.
on the website, right?
On the website.
The website, everydayblackman.com.
This is not
Coming.
satire. It's still coming.
Oh,
All
yeah. Oh, Riker. It's only us, right? Oh, he about to go. He about to dip.
Yeah, he got
You got
it.
anything else to say? You
No, that was pretty much it.
gonna say goodbye, everybody? Or?
Yeah, what I'm gonna say is again, thanks again for all of our fans. This was a great year for us. I think we're really growing still, and we look forward to being able to take things to the next level next year. We hope to have more exciting guests, more great topics, and please like, share, and tell your friends and family, because the more people we get, the more interesting stuff we'll be able to
And the more
do.
time we could dedicate to talking to you guys.
Exactly.
Trust me, we have a lot more to say.
Yeah.
Imagine the stuff that's cut it out.
Imagine
And that's
the stuff
coming next year on Patreon.
next year on
Uncut.
Patreon.
We're going to get canceled.
Nah, man, we're not gonna get canceled. Bet they get canceled, we won't either. Anyway, peace.